back. Well, we have ladies here from the City Council of Laguna Hills, and we've got Mayor Pro Tem Janine Heft and Erica Pazel. Well, welcome both of you. It's so nice to meet you and have you here. How are you?
Thank you. We're doing good.
You're doing great, and you're having a big fun activity that's coming up here shortly. But before we get into that, I just want to learn a little bit about both of you. So we'll start with you. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
I was originally elected in 2016, and I just really wanted to give back to my community. My kids, have been in school here. I have a just turned 11-year-old girl and a boy that's about to turn 17, so widespread there, and I just love my city.
And you live in Laguna Hills?
I do. You're required to live in Laguna Hills if you're going to be on the city council.
All right,
yes.
perfect.
And I was mayor in 2020.
Okay, excellent. How about yourself?
Yes, I'm the wife of a corporate bankruptcy attorney and who is a co-managing partner of the Snell and Wilmer, the firm Snell and Wilmer. And I'm a mother of 3 boys, and like Janine, I wanted to give back to the community, and I felt that I could make a difference. Okay. So we enjoy Laguna Hills.
And you've been on the city, is this your first time on city council, or have you been doing that before?
This is my first term. I was involved in the community, HOA, just a number of different areas.
Okay, well sometimes that's where we seem to end up after a while, right? It's like you start off maybe helping schools, and you're doing PTA and all these other things, then you're like, okay, now what else can I do? And so you move into city council. So great, I'm so happy you guys could be here. So you've got a big event, and it says that it's the first annual. So how come it's never happened before?
We have traditionally had 2 signature events. Our biggest one is our 4th of July celebration, which probably brings in somewhere between 6,000 to 8,000 people. And we also have our Memorial Day race, which is more specific. You've got people coming from all over the place, but it's more of an early morning event. It's a 5K, 10K, and half marathon. Those have been great, but one of my dreams when I came onto the city council was to have a type of a heritage day or a enrichment day, history day, something that would be a way to honor our rich history, in Laguna Hills and also just South Orange County with, the Moultons. Okay. Moulton Parkway, that's where you get that name from, Lewis F. Moulton. He came here in 1874. Arrived by a stagecoach, had come all the way from Massachusetts, midnight, May 6, 1874, and the rest is history, and we're here to celebrate it.
Oh, that's awesome. And so I assume that at the event you're going to have like a section that maybe shows pictures from before?
In fact, the Moulton family is generously going to have their wonderful stagecoach, original stagecoach. They'll have lots of information about the history and understanding Nellie Gale, which is the community, big horse community in Laguna Hills. She was his wife. And so Nellie Gale Moulton. And so yes, very excited. I would liken it to kind of like a Knott's Berry Farm, Western heritage, cattle roping. We're going to have games.
You're doing all of that?
All of this. It's going to be fantastic.
Where is it being held again?
It's going to be at our community center, which is right off of Alicia Parkway and Paseo de Valencia.
Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun. I mean, it's certainly a destination and something fun to do all day because it's from all afternoon, 12 to 6.
Yes.
And like you said, you have lots of different activities. So what do you think about having a Heritage Day? I mean, something that really dates back.
Well, the history of Laguna Hills didn't necessarily incorporate the heritage of the city. And that's something that when Janine and I got on the council, and we discussed the importance of having or honoring the heritage of the community. And so that was one of the goals that we had, and we formed an events beautification committee and communications committee, and that's something where we focused on trying to incorporate that. We really want to stress where our heritage is from. Right. That's something that was missing in the city, and so we're trying to do whatever we can. So it is a wonderful thing to have in the city.
Oh, I think so too. It's always nice when you can go, I mean, for me anyway, it's good to go back in time and see how people lived, because I think we forget, how hard that they've had it, especially in the, the 1800s. I mean, of course, I watched that show, the ones that go back, Yellowstone, and kind of help you out. So now we're showing a video here of some of the fun things that you guys are going to be doing. And of course, you have live bands, you're doing line dancing, you have food and art and so many vendor booths. One thing that you wanted to mention is you're having a free chili cook-off. So how is that going to work?
Well, we're asking some of the local restaurants in the community to bring pre-made chili, and we're going to have free tasters, and they're going to be judged, and we're going to have a winner.
Oh, nice. Now, how would the people get to judge that? Would they get to have tastings?
There will be tasting, yes.
Oh, okay. Nice,
Yes.
nice. Perfect. And then you have a drawing and you've got some swag bags. So tell me just a little bit about that.
That's also going to be probably businesses. Both Eric and I are very business friendly.
Okay.
Elected officials, and we feel like it's really important to make sure that our businesses are thriving in our city and our surrounding community. And so this is how the businesses be able to say, 20% off if you come to our restaurant, or free cup of coffee with this, or whatever it is. And so that's a way to kind of have a win-win.
Okay, and I know you wanted to mention some of your sponsors, so if you wanted to go ahead and talk about that real quick.
Sure, absolutely. Our title sponsor is Molten Miguel Water District. Everybody knows them. They've been very, very generous. Also, the County of Orange. Really do appreciate Supervisor Lisa Bartlett and
Very involved.
Yes, and their contribution, and the Gabrielino Indians and Fort Fitness, and several others, Alpha Mega Constructors, Con Varshung, Compass Real Estate, and Nellie Gale Ranch Owners Association.
Well, you guys have outdid yourself. There's quite a bit going on, so congratulations. 30th year, and so you're
30th year.
celebrating with this. I think it's awesome. And if people wanted to, know more about it, they can certainly go to the Laguna Hills heritageday.com.
Yes.
And that will have all of the information.
Yes, we incorporated on December 20th, 1991, and we are excited to be able to make this a major part of our 30th anniversary celebration.
That is awesome. Well, thank you very much for the information. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. And good luck. Have fun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. If you want more information about the Heritage Day in Laguna Hills, of course, you can always go to the Laguna Hills heritageday.com. We'll be right back.